Imagine driving across the Alberta prairies and a large crater appears out of nowhere like the road to another world. That's what it feels like to visit Drumheller for the first time. On Monday, October 14, 2019, I was amazed how different it is from the Canada I know. They also call it the Dinosaur Valley, and that's the main reason why I want to visit this city. I have loved dinosaurs since I was little. My grandma had walking with the dinosaurs on the videotapes, and we watched them over and over again. So visiting Royal Tiller Museum was something amazing for me, as it has one of the world's largest displays of dinosaurs. First, we quickly checked to the hotel and then we went to explore the museum. It takes about 9 minutes from the hotel by car. I can't remember how much we paid. These days it's $21 and I don't think it was cheaper. And the price is pretty low for what you get. The first thing that catch my eyes was this weird thing on the washrooms. Like, are you normally washing your shoes in a sink? In washrooms? In the museum? Anyway, the museum is beautiful. You are welcome at the start of your journey by these nice dinosaurs. And you will see many more of them, as well as bones, fossils, shells, skulls, a history of the earth, and even preparation laboratory where there are technicians who are actually preparing the fossils for the further research projects and exhibits. We had plenty of time, so I tried to read as many information slides as I could. It's just fascinating to learn about these old times and how the fossils were discovered. Uh, Unfortunately, I don't remember much. When I see something interesting, I took a picture of it with the feeling then I will read it later, but that will never happen. But I still remember the feeling and how everything looks like. What I like the best is the Great Hall of Dinosaurs, where you can see more than 30 molded dinosaur skeletons, and you can really see the difference in the height between you and them and between different type of dinosaurs. I also like the laboratory and the Ice Age animals which are arranged into the stories. I really liked the visit, and after 2 years we came here to jump into these worlds of prehistoric creatures again. After museum we did some hike around. There are many of them there and I felt like I'm traveling through the time. It's just really it just really looks different than everything what I saw before. We discovered a new show for us at the hotel, Forge in Fire. I don't know if you know this, but I love it. On the History Channel, there were several episodes in a row, so we couldn't stop to watch it till 2 am. I can't imagine that now with our 2-year-old. The next day we saw Star Mine Suspension Bridge and hoodoos. The hoodoos are one of the first photo when you type Drumheller on the Google, and they are surprisingly small. I heard they are small, but I was still surprised. But it's still worth it to visit. And the weather in October was cold with a strong wind, so we didn't do any longer hikes there. Another place that seems to be from another times, it's Dinosaur Provincial Park, which we visit in 2020, and I was much more happier with our accommodation there. because we stayed at campsite. In the first night, there were deers crossing the camp freely, and it was so nice to see them enjoying the nice campgrounds. That is something you will probably never experience when you are staying at the hotel. I like camping. You can see your neighbors. Some of them are staying in the tent, some of them in the camper vans. You are cooking outside, eating outside. You are just more connected with the nature around you. And I remember hearing nearby river in the night when the neighbors went to bed. It's so soothing to hear the sound of the water, especially since I was pregnant at that time and sleeping in the tent was not so comfortable anymore. The landscape is quite similar to Drumheller, but without the city in the center. I enjoyed the scenery even more. The first day we came here a bit late for hiking adventure, so the next day after breakfast we took a car and went to explore the hikes around. The interesting part was that there is a public loop road, so you drive and stop at the trailheads and you will go to small hikes and walks. This way you can do many walks in one day. I remember we were almost alone in some trails. I like that. There were many birds and I tried to capture one of the blue one on my phone camera, but I ended up just with this picture. We didn't meet any other animals on the trail except from the dinosaur fossils. It is so nice not to be worried about bears and cougars. Don't get me wrong, I love to see them in their natural habitat, but from the car, I don't need to meet them on the trail. So that will be all from my story time about two places that reminds me of prehistoric times. Have a great day, guys. Next time it will be something about Czech Republic, so see you hopefully next time.